Yo, everybody! Happy Saturday! So I did a race today, and this was my number. 10. That is a high number. And this is the short we got. I love this short. It could be my new gym. I love to run. And today the weather was awesome to run. I ran by a bridge, sort of, and then it cold. It was awesome, and the wind was blowing a little bit. It was so totally off the chain, off the hook, cool. And I beat my record. I beat my goal. My goal was to finish in 30 minutes, and I finished in 29 minutes point 9. It's not online yet, though. It was called the Seafood Festival one. It was wonderful. And, man, I beat a lot of people. I'm going to kill this one, the Double Bridge one, in February. And there's another one I'm going to do coming up. There's another one that is in October that I'm going to do. But this one's in November. It's called Adoption 5K Run and Walk. It's November the 2nd. It's going to be awesome because this affects me. Since I was adopted, this affects me more than anybody will ever know. So, yeah. And I think the person that was sponsored is probably where I was adopted from. I'm not sure. But anyway, so that I'm doing because that is very dear to my heart. And then I'm probably going to do one on the beach. So, running season is in full swing, and I love it. Anyways, so, you know, as I keep saying, a breakup can do you wonders. Even if you don't see it down the road. I probably would have never gone running. I would have never been at the gym if it wasn't for a breakup. And 5 months later, I'm still going to the gym. And the stuff I've learned I can do at the gym is amazing. I never knew how many kind of machines there are. So get up and get your booty to the gym. You gain confidence because you lose weight. And you gain confidence in what you want to do. And since the breakup, my house has been more cleaner. I care about what I look like more. And I am being more selfish towards myself. So, anyways. So here's what's in the news. Cop delivers baby surprise supper in the new mother. When police officer Graham arrived on the scene at a house in Dallas home, he never expected he would help deliver the baby. The 911 call inside the Texas home simply told the operator she needed help. I was expecting something like a burglary in progress or something like that at the house. He told NBC5, when I first approached the house, I got my gun out, but he soon realized the gun would be on no use. Once inside, he found a woman in labor on the bathroom floor. The soon-to-be mother didn't realize she was pregnant when she called for assistant come. Himself and father, too, quickly switched modes. He helped guide the baby boy out and wrapped him in a towel until the paramedics arrived. Despite the surprise, the baby is healthy and doing well. It was pretty incredible, helping a new life into the world unexpectedly. And here's the editor note. The story has been collected to state that the mother did not realize she was pregnant. So that was one story. I believe it's a cover-up. The medical exam report is not what we're seeing on the videotape. Atlanta, Florida, a Florida family has a complaint with the state discipline board on Friday's accusation that a medical exam covered up a homicide by a police officer who, dashboard camera in May, recorded him pursuing and running over a 31-year-old black man. The family of Blake and Marva also sent letters to Florida Governor Rod Scott and Attorney General, according to the family's attorney. The family is asking for an independent investigation into Bond's death and the headlights after. I believe it's a cover-up, the medical exam report. It's not what we see on the videotape, said Brown's former wife, Brown, 38, licensed nurse and operative therapist. In Harvard's conclusion, it found no evidence that the police car pursued Brown. Second by whether the Brown slipped and fell on the patrol car to rest on top of him. Human ruled that Brown died of accidentally mechanical ASPHYXIA, according to the complaint. The complaint came after Assistant Medical Examiner was conducting the autopsy, but told Chris Brown and him that he concluded the killing was a traumatized homicide. So that is that, and that is so sad. Even if it was an accident. But you want to know what's something sadder? This story is outrageous to me. Pastor shot, killed during a Los Angeles church service? Why would you kill a pastor? Somebody that's trying to teach people about God and help them. Maybe this man needs God in his life. The guy that killed the preacher. I only hope that he asks God for forgiveness. Man, oh man. A Louisiana pastor was fatally shot as he preached to a crowd more than 60 during a regular service Friday night, and a suspect has been arrested, law enforcement said. The shooter occurred about 8:20 Friday at Temple of Praise Worship in the center, Lake Charles. Spokesman said Saturday. Somebody said Saturday. Deputies have no information on the motive of whether the two men knew each other, Bond said. Most said Harry was shot twice by the gunman. They walked into the church while Harry was preaching and shot him, then hit him again when Harry fell to the floor. The gunman walked up to him and shot him at a close range, men said. Harry was pronounced dead at the scene. Riley, 48, of Lake Charles, is charged with second-degree murder and is held in the prisoners jail. Miles said Katie's bond has set at $1 million. The gunman left church, but Miles said somebody called the sheriff's office and surrounded. Miles said after picking up Carey, deputies found two guns in a wooded area. One was a shotgun, the other was a .22 caliber bullet. Miles said Carey has no known criminal record. Miles said deputies will investigate everybody who was at that church. Bay members who answered the telephone Saturday at the Harry Look and Let Charmy said there would be no comment. There was no answer telephone listed at the place. Why would you kill a preacher? People these days need God in their life. Because without God, in my opinion, you got nothing but yourself. And people are crazy. I mean, you could be crazy and believe in God still, but God will help you through the hard times. Not so maybe you won't go outside and shoot other people. Call me naive, but I think this world is going down the tubes in a handbag. And I think people need to start believing in something that is better than themselves. It doesn't have to be God, just something. Or go to therapy when you need it. I mean, I know there's evil people, but come on, you guys. Or maybe if we wouldn't have bullying, maybe people wouldn't go. Or maybe if they had more for people to do besides do drugs and join gangs. Maybe where people live, they're just bored. So, like, I don't know if I told you the story. My mom, somebody was telling me, I don't know if it was my mom, that somebody killed somebody just because they were bored. So they got a gun and just shot somebody and robbed them. People these days are crazy. I don't know why they don't get help or why. I just don't understand this. Anyways, let me go into my world. Bye, everybody. Hope you have a happy Saturday and don't go out and do anything horrible. And go out and help somebody. It's a nice, beautiful day in my town. It might be in your town. Go and plant a garden for somebody. Or go plant a flower in somebody else's name. Or go visit somebody's grave that you haven't visited in a while and talk to them. There's no shame in talking to a grave. Not that I've done it in a while. Because I've only had one person die close to me. And that was my grandmother. Anyways, happy Saturday. Bye, everybody.